Enes, Ryan, congratulations. Another late show from Bournemouth. Enes, we must start with you and that free kick. What was in your mind the minute that it was awarded at that stage of the game?
Yeah, I just checked the distance, and it was my distance, you know. I tried to shoot from everywhere, these free kicks, these shots, but that distance was perfect. And I just imagine, you know.
Ryan, have you seen many of those in training?
Quite a few, yeah. He's been showing me on YouTube as well when he gets a chance. But yeah, credit to him. Big moment, especially a reaction as well after conceding the penalty. I thought the boys were brilliant, and sometimes you need a moment of magic like that to get back level.
You mentioned the penalty. We must touch on that. It's obviously an on-field decision by the referee, having gone and had a look at the screen. Did you get a view of it? Has much been said amongst the players in the short time you've had?
I saw it just on the big screen, probably like most people. I thought it was harsh. I know his hand's high, but he's so kind of close to the ball. And I think their striker kind of misses a sitter afterwards, so surely there's maybe an advantage being played. We didn't get one last week against Ipswich for a similar scenario, so a bit frustrating, especially because second half I think we dominated the play, but like I said, good to get a point in the end.
Enes, the manager with his substitutions has been making a real difference. How much confidence, what does he say when he sends you on from the bench?
I mean, not much, just a couple of details. Always he has something in his mind, he always reads something, sees something, and yeah, a lot of times it works.
Ryan, how good a moment are Bournemouth in at this moment in time? It's a record number of points in a Premier League season at this stage. You're unbeaten in your last 4. What is the direction of travel?
Positive. You know, we want to keep going, try and keep this unbeaten run going. You know, we knew tonight would be a tough game, but if we weren't going to win it, we didn't want to lose it, so we need to take the positives from that. Obviously, a couple of big games coming up over the festive period. We know that if you kind of do well there and we keep going on this run, we can really put ourselves in a good place going into the new year.
If there's one area of slight improvement in a team that's obviously progressing, 29 shots tonight, is there a need to be more clinical at times in matches, particularly in tight affairs like this?
Possibly, but we need to take the positives that we're getting into positions like that. That's a good start to have in the Premier League against any team. So you know, it's hard to be frustrated with it. I think on another night we could score 2 or 3 goals. So you know, take that into the coming games. We'll be all right.
And Enes, is that another one for the YouTube social media collection? How quick will that be going up tonight?
Yeah, I will be watching for sure.
Well, listen, enjoy rewatching it, and well done. You are the player of the match. Ryan, do the honours.
Thanks. Well done, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
For a moment of magic, which earned his side what could be, a precious point in this scrap for European places at the end of the season. Would they be disappointed, though, Thierry, do you think, ultimately, that that second half performance didn't deliver them another victory?
Yeah, but I don't think they deserve a lot from the first half. I thought the beginning of the second half, the first 10 minutes, I saw the Bournemouth that I've seen for the beginning of the season, and now they've been playing. Then it was a bit the same in between the two teams. After that point, it was West Ham, it was a bit them, it was West Ham, it was a bit them. I thought the penalty was harsh, but you cannot say throughout the 2 halves that Bournemouth really deserved to win. I thought at the end the draw is a fair one.
Harsh penalty, according to Thierry. Jamie, what was your take on it?
Yeah, I think the same as well. And the fact, I know this is probably not in the rules, but the fact that West Ham actually get a really good chance from it as well. You know, that actual handball has helped West Ham actually almost.
Felt a fulcrum. You expected him to score, really.
Yeah, it's a sitter, really, isn't it? And without that hand there, they probably don't get, you know, such a good opportunity. So listen, we know when the hands are up, I get it to sit, and as soon as the referee goes and have a look at the monitor, we know. But it takes it away from the first defender and gives West Ham an absolute great opportunity. So I thought it was really harsh.
Nicely executed penalty, nonetheless.
Yeah, it was. He looked composed, confident, looking at the goalkeeper all the way till the end. And then he puts it in. Celebration everywhere. He wants to celebration with the players on the field, with the coach. He waved at the guys on the side warming up. You could see that he meant a lot for him.
Just 3 minutes later, though, they thought they won the game, West Ham United, but then they were cursing their luck because the free kick went against them. I say cursing their luck. is it their own fault, Jamie? We talked about this before the game. This area just outside your own box, that Bournemouth don't give them any 2 free kicks away.
It's just a daft fact. I mean, what are you trying to do? Get the ball. He's got his back to play. He's going nowhere. Absolutely ridiculous to give a foul away there. It's such a vital situation. Sometimes, listen, you get a goal and everyone gets a bit excited. You know it's going late into the game, and you know your emotions just run away with you a little bit.
Let's have a look then at the decisive equaliser.
Well, Thierry, just look at this, and we were talking about the actual wall that Bournemouth have in front of the West Ham.
Yeah, you will see it better on the replay. First and foremost, we're gonna that wall. You will see on the replay how it's gonna disturb Fabianski, because that little space in between, I think it's Somerville and the wall. That's where normally Fabianski sees the ball, but he can't see it, and you'll see it on the replay. But first and foremost, look at the technique. You got to trust your curve, and what an execution. This is what I'm talking about now. If you stay on Fabianski right now, look at how he's going to lean on his left foot to be able to see where the ball goes. But by doing that, you're going to be late now. You're going to be late.
So he's only just sort of seeing that now after he's landed, doesn't he?
You're late. Look at his right foot. He's not on his toes. He's flight-footed. Very difficult to push, because he had to go and lean at the very beginning.
That ball's already over the wall.
Yeah, but we're seeing the replay, by the way. We have a view from above. You need to understand that for the goalkeeper it's very difficult, because this is the goalkeeper obviously goes low, and this is what he sees. We're saying, how can you not see the ball? This is why there is a gap in between the guy and the wall, so he can see it. So very clever from Bournemouth to put 3 players there, so he had to go there and check where the ball was going. By the time you do this, if there is power on the ball and the curve is great, see you later.
Talk to us about this. You've been in this position before. You know, you wrap that foot around it, and it's a big West Ham wall as well. We should add.
I used to do it in a different way. I used to go on a strong step in. He almost does the same thing here, but this is where he's gonna. You know, when those little steps, this is where he gets ready to it. So he has a little step first, and then a big one to generate power. And I always say, trust your curve. Your curve will bring the ball to. So it's almost. The ball goes over the 3rd man, and then the curve will bring the ball to the top corner. You got to trust your curve.
Yeah, you look at the.
No, it could have been Shaquille O'Neal in the wall. It doesn't matter. That's perfect height. This is why he said first and foremost, I like that. That's my distance.
Yeah.
Don't be greedy. Like, if you don't have that in your locker, let the guy have what he has in his locker to execute it. And
what was your distance?
A bit everywhere.
What was your distance, Jamie?
No, but it's good that it is good that they have that. I like the way the way he said that.
Julen, first of all, your thoughts and observations on your side's performance here tonight.
I think that it has been a pity. We were thinking to be able to win in a very difficult stadium, and we has been very close. It's true that, in my opinion, the first half we were better. The second half they do one step ahead, and they push a lot. One thing that they demand a lot at home. We suffer a little bit in the second half, but we were able to overcome this moment to score, and afterwards a pity incredible goal about Unal, and in the end was a draw, 1 point. Okay, we were thinking about 3 points, but I think that we have competed really well against one team that demand a lot here. I think that despite they have more shoot, we have more expected goals than them, and we have been very dangerous both in the first half. So okay, we have to keep the positive things that I think there are a lot today. We have played in the end with 2 players of the academy. It's a good thing for the young players too. And with 5 players out today, so I think that it's good news about the group, about the pack, about the strength, about to believe as a team and to work as a team.
After a difficult period for the club, and then came that win against Wolves, do you sense that despite not getting all 3 points here tonight, it's another step in the right direction, a step forward?
Okay, I think that I repeat, we did very good things against Leicester. We lost. We did well against Wolves. We won, and today we did very good things too. And we were very close to win in a very difficult match. In the end, we draw. We saw 1 point, but I repeat. Above more than the point is that I think that the behavior that the team show in a lot of minutes in this stadium has been very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jamie, what's your take on that? Is it a step forward?
Listen, I think so. Listen, what we were talking about and where they were going into last Monday's game against Wolves, and then they've got, 4 points out of 2 games. I think that's a decent return considering where they've been for a lot of this season. I know we watched them beat Newcastle on Monday Night Football, but I thought they were quite fortunate in that game. I think then they had the Arsenal game was after the Newcastle game. And Leicester, and they were the real bad ones for them. So I think on the fact that 2 Monday nights, we know how much they enjoyed them. I think you look at the record going back, I think probably a couple of years now, they seem to do well on Monday nights. So I think coming there right now, I said before the game, if they'd have won here tonight, I think they'd have felt like it was a real big result. So to come away from Bournemouth with a point, I don't think it's a bad result. To be disappointing, because so late on, they go 1-0 up, and they think they'd probably go on and win the game. So it's not a bad point. I think it's something they would have taken before the game.
Let's have a look what they've got to come for West Ham United across this busy Christmas period. Brighton at home next. Then they go to Southampton on Boxing Day, then Liverpool and Manchester City before the FA Cup weekend, then Fulham and Palace after that. Both at home. We were talking earlier, Thierry, about Andoni Iraola and how important it was that when he started the job, he got the time. Is this what this manager needs, do you think, to really embed his principles into the team?
Yes, but West Ham is a different club than any other club. As if you compare Bournemouth and West Ham, the West Ham fans sometimes demand a lot out of the team and the players, the manager, and whatever. So will he get the same amount of time that another manager will get in another club? I don't know. What I will say about tonight is they showed me something that I didn't see for a little while at West Ham, especially this season, is that they showed me that they could play. And when at one point also they had to be resilient away from home against a team that's going to push them, they did. And yes, at times your goalkeeper is going to come and save you on the night. But they showed me 2 phases of their game that they didn't show me for a very long time. They were minutes away, apart from that free kick, to win back-to-back games. So it would have been a great result. I just think that I hope that they can give him times to perform and show what he is about. But again, I go back to what I said before. Sometimes at West Ham, Everton, Newcastle, clubs like that they feel like they should be higher and doing better than what the team is actually doing. So that can be something that can work against him. But I do think that today I've seen something that I didn't see for a very long time from West Ham, away from home especially.